Hey, what's up guys? Welcome back to another video of Hot Rockin' Toy Reviews. And this time we have Broly by Beast Deities. So this is the version the B0110, 10L. So as you guys know, there's three versions of this Broly. So this is just the first version. Also, as you guys know, this is the last release of Beast Deities. It seems like they're having again some problems with with the copyright, so I guess they're just gonna change their name. So hopefully they come back with more releases. I'm very excited about this guy. I've been waiting for it for so long. As you guys can see, this is a huge box. Just so you guys can get an idea how big it is, here's a box of another Kong Studios version, the Super Saiyan 3. And just in case it's not clear, I have here the Vegeta Super Saiyan Blue. This is just a standard box of the SH figures. So as you can tell, it's pretty big. So again, I'm very excited about this guy. I just can't wait to see if a figure it's any good or does it got any issues. So far, what I've seen and what I've heard, the figure is really good. So let's see what we got in there. All right, so before I open the box, I want to show you guys basically all the sides to it. Here is the back, and here's the other side. So here we have basically the information about the figure of or the mythology, but we already know what to do that. So let's just get to what we came for. Wow. Just take a look at this guy. Just look how big this thing is. I know that's what she said, but Jesus. Here we have the crossed arms. It seems like they decided to do a two-piece, which is really cool. I have to zoom out just because of how big the figure is. But yeah, so we have this. As we all know, they all come. They always put the accessories and little baggies. This one, if I'm not mistaken, it kind of did like how Figma does it, which is pretty cool. That way you don't lose the accessories or the hands, and we have an extra pack. Oh, where did it go? Oh, here it is. So this is an extra pack for the neck. All right, and let's just see. Just gonna look up stuff that we have, and we'll look at it more detail later on. But yeah, this is pretty cool. This is like a cape. It's wire, so that's cool. The quality of the fabric, it's not the best one, but it's all right. Can't really complain about it. So that's cool. And let's literally release the beast. Wow, this is so cool. It's on the side. Fix that. This thing is huge. So just take a quick look at the figure. The sculpture on this head looks pretty cool of the wolf. So if you guys want to use this head for a custom, I guess you can go ahead and do that. Just do a better paint job on it, but yeah. And it comes off pretty cool. I mean, very fast. Let's out. So this is the head, the Super Saiyan head. From what I heard, it is a pain in the butt to put the head on. So I'm gonna pause this really fast. All right, so I put it on. It is really hard just because of the spikes. Here you guys can see it. The hair is very spiky, so it hurts a lot. They're very sharp. So I do recommend to use like a piece of cloth or a shirt just to put it on top of it, just so you could push it. And the way I did it is that instead of just pushing the head in, you just kind of like wiggle the head in because it doesn't fit smoothly. You kind of have to. It's a very tight fit. But other than that, there it is. Here's the other piece of the hair. So here we have we're gonna put this face on. So but before I put the face, I saw something that it comes with the rings. So I guess we have to install the rings ourselves. So we're gonna do this now. Let's see how. There you go. That wasn't so bad. That was actually fairly easy to put on. Oops. Problem is that you're gonna have to do this to all the faces. You're gonna have to put the rings on, but once you put them on, there we go. So there you go. There it is. What do you guys think? I feel it looks really, really cool. It does look like Broly. We'll change these hands in a bit. Actually, let's do it now, just so we can see how easy or how fast. I know usually I tend to do this on when we check the articulations, but I just want to set them up right before we do the articulations. So yeah, that's pretty smooth. There you go. So this one, it's a little harder to remove, but also doing this with the camera, it's a little harder. So there you go. So yeah, it looks absolutely amazing. Also, I have to say that the details on the hands with the long nails with the claws look really cool, but we're gonna look at this later on. So far, very cool figure. It looks really good. So let's check out the articulation. All right, so for the articulations, well, before we move on to articulations, let's just check out the paint job. It seems like they did some shading here. along the muscles. You're gonna see it. Not sure if you can see it through the camera, but here in hand, there's just like a paint job done and along the muscles right here. So that is cool. Same thing for the hair. You can see a darker shade coming from the root, and then it just fades out. So that's really good. There's also, I think, yeah, there's some kind of a wash on the pants, which is cool. And I think that's about it. This red thing doesn't have any shading, not paint job, so that's kind of a bummer, but I mean, it doesn't look bad. The molding is just very cool. So with the light, automatically gives a shade. The drop is just very cool, looks very organic to me. So yeah, let's move on to articulation. So he looks down really good. A little bit back. And looking up, it's a little limited, but also I do have to say he has a short neck peg, so I'm pretty sure if we put the long one, it's gonna help. But so far, still pretty good. He does look to the sides. That's pretty cool. So the shoulder, great range. That's amazing. Just look at this beast. That's amazing. That's really cool. Rotates. See, can he hug? He can definitely give you a big hug, and it looks aesthetically really good. You see this? They put this extra layer here to cover the articulation, so that looks really cool. It doesn't look bad. And also what it helps is that this chest area is made out of soft plastic, so you can see it right there. So when you bring it in, since it's soft, look at that. That looks really cool. He leans to the side. He doesn't lean down that much. Not sure if he's stuck or that's just as far as it goes. But he rotates from there and also from here as well. So that's pretty good to me. Also, he kicks pretty much this far. The knee, this out of the way so you guys can see. The ankle. So the ankle's in a double peg, so that helps a lot. And this is just like a floating piece, which is cool because it covers the articulation right there. The toe hinge, the thigh swivel, pretty good. And look at this. That is just amazing. That is really cool. I mean, Jesus. If you got your hands on one of these guys, you know what I'm talking about. If you're expecting it, you're gonna know what I'm talking about. If you're thinking on getting it, I hope you're getting a good deal, because I know these are going very expensive. They're going for $230 and up, depending on which version you get. I got lucky enough and I got them on pre-ordered from 5K Toys, and they were cool enough to respect the prices. I know there's a controversy going on because they bumped the prices on the shipping, but honestly, I can't complain. I bought the three figures, so they came in a really big box, super heavy. So to me, it just makes a lot of sense of why they charge so much. And I don't think even then was a lot of what they charge for the shipping. But some people in the groups were crying about it. I don't condemn them about it. It's at the end of the day's business. I gotta make some profit out of it. And for the price of the three of them was $230 with the shipping included. And like I said, just a single figure goes for $230. So I got three figures for the price of one, basically. So therefore, I can't complain about the pricing. It's just really, really cool. Just look at this guy. He looks absolutely amazing. It's very, very cool. And here's a Super Saiyan 5 figure also by Kong Studios that they released a couple years ago, and you can see how massive he is. I'm gonna do some comparison with the SH figure as Broly that I have there, so you guys can see how massive this guy is. All right, so next up is gonna be accessories. All right, so for accessories, we're gonna take a look at the faceplates. It comes with 4. So it comes with the one that I put on with the smirking and the smirking face, and then we have this very serious, and this one where she's smiling. He looks demonic on this one. I think they captured what the real Broly or the Sea Broly is about with this one. This is so far my favorite. And then we have this one where he's screaming, charging up. And I also have to say that the detail on the faces is just amazing. The lines on under the eyes and on top of it and along the mouth is just very, very good. Also the paint job in the mouth here, especially this one, it's just clean, very, very clean. Here we have the crossed arms that we saw earlier on when we opened it up. Again, this is a 2-piece. So here we have a marked L for the left and obviously R for the right. So I'm gonna try to put it on right now. And then the 2 hands that I put on, we saw the hands that it came with. This one's have a little bit more of a detail. They have some wrinkles and some veins, and on top of that we have the nails painted black. These are really cool as well. Like I mentioned earlier, we have the extra peg. This is just for the neck to make it longer. We have this extra hand where he's holding Goku. I believe this is made for their Goku they just released not too long ago. So if you have that one, you're gonna be able to use it. It kind of sucks that they didn't make it for all the Gokus on this SH figures one. And then we have the hands that are open, so you guys can see the details. There's not a lot, but they're very well done. Yeah, honestly there's nothing to complain. Have a pair of fists, same thing, very well done. I really like them. And we have the other hands. Basically they're the same as the ones that I put on, but this ones they have pegs on the palms. And I forgot to show that, but I'm pretty sure you saw it in the beginning. That is for the energy blast that it comes with. So let me show it again on the box. Oops. So it's for this one. So Here we go. That looks really cool. Here you can see more detail. I wish I could have done some light shading, so all the lining around it could stand out more. But I mean, can't complain. It looks pretty cool, and it pegs in without a problem. So as you guys can see, it's very smooth and it looks really good. So that's about it for the and like I mentioned earlier, we have a set of rings, so we have plenty in case you lose them. We have plenty of them, which I think is pretty cool, but I wish that they just could have, you know, sculpted rings onto the face plates, because it's just, to me, it's just a pain in the butt. They're really tiny, and most likely we will lose them, and I'm pretty sure that's the reason why they put a lot of them. But I guess the reason why they did that, it was just to make the figure look more organic, on the sense of the rings being able to, you know, kind of move around for it, especially if you're gonna take some pictures. You know, you could kind of move the ring like this in case, you know, want to make a picture where he's moving. But yeah, I mean, it's really cool. You know, it's just small details. Some people might like it, some people might not. So it's really up to the person. I think it's really cool. All right, so what I'm gonna try to do is swap the arms, and I'm gonna let you guys know if it was easier or not. All right, so here it is. Put it on, and it is kind of a pain in the butt, just because the pegs are not really that strongly connected. You can see there's a gap in between right here. So the problem is that they're easy, they pop in really easy, but also they pop out really fast. So if you move it, it was gonna pop out. So you kind of have to find the perfect way to you know, peg them in. But once you put them on, this is how he looks. Like this, he looks really good. But if you look at it from the side, then you start seeing this, the gaps. You see it? There's a gap right there. There's some gapping right here, and then again, like I said, there's a big gap right here in the middle. So almost half of my finger fits in there. So yeah, that's what it is. So next up, I'm gonna bring the Broly from Message Figures. We're just gonna compare the size and a couple other figures. So let's go. All right, so I brought the original Broly figure from the Message Figures line. This is the one that was released on I believe on 2014. So here you have it. You see how big he is. So here it is. As you can see, this guy has a better paint job. There's a lot of shading throughout the figure. Difference is that this is hard plastic, and it's articulated. So my problem with this guy is that I feel like this is gonna break eventually. I've seen people that they broke their figure just trying to articulate it. So I try not to use this guy a lot. I use it for a couple of pictures here and there, but you know, I just keep it in the box. On the other hand, I'm gonna be using this guy a lot more. I know this guy is, you could say, more expensive, but I got 3 of this guy, so I could use this guy a lot more. So, and not just that, but he is a newer version. This guy Although I do like it a lot, don't get me wrong, I love this guy, but you could tell the face is very outdated. And one of my issues that I always had with this guy is that I always felt that the face was a little too small and a little higher up. So you can see a big gap in the neck right there. And even though this guy, I have the small neck bag on, which I'm gonna swap after this, it still looks better. I feel like the face, the head goes with the body. So there you guys have it, guys. If you guys have any questions about the figure, please let me know. Like I said, I have the other two figures, so if you guys want to see the other two figures, also let me know. I have the Super Saiyan 3 Broly. I'll show you. Let me just show you this. This is just a hair, so you guys can see how big this guy keeps falling. So there you guys have it, just so you can get an idea of how big the hair sculpt is. All right, so again, thank you so much for watching, and if you like the video, please do me the huge favor and leave a like on it. If you guys didn't like the video, you can always, leave a thumbs down. And if you guys haven't subscribed, please do me the huge favor. We passed the 600. My milestone is to get to 1,000. So if you could do that, it's free. It will help me a lot and encourage me to keep doing this. I'm honestly just doing this for as a hobby. I'm not trying to be rich and live off this. That's not the goal. I'm just enjoying this. I do it for fun. But I would like to also see at least some feedback when it comes to like some subscriptions. All right, so that's it for all. Next up is gonna be some pictures, and I'll see you guys until the next video.